Before this story begins, nothing is required of you. You don't need to imagine anything clearly. You don't need to follow every word. You don't even need to stay awake. Somewhere above a quiet winter house, there is an attic that only reveals itself when the night is calm enough to listen. It isn't reached by stairs, but by letting go. Each breath lifts you closer. Each exhale loosens the weight of the day until the cold outside fades and warmth gathers around you like a memory. In this attic, forgotten journals wait patiently. They do not demand to be read. They remember for you. Their pages hum softly with half finished thoughts, dreams written in the margins of sleepless nights, and truths that were never meant to be loud. Time behaves differently here. Minutes stretch. Silence becomes gentle. And the mind no longer needs to hold itself together. As the story opens, allow your thoughts to blur at the edges. Let the words drift past you like snow against a window you no longer need to watch. This is the winter attic of forgotten journals. You may enter now, or simply rest and let sleep turn the pages for you. You begin by noticing your breath, not changing it, not forcing it, just noticing the way it moves in and out slowly, gently. The day has been long. Your thoughts have wandered in too many directions. And now, finally, the world is quiet enough to let you rest. Somewhere far from noise and hurry, there exists a place meant for moments like this. A winter attic tucked beneath an old roof, warmed by time's silence and stories that were never finished. You don't arrive there suddenly. You drift toward it, the way snow drifts downward, unhurried, soft, certain. Outside, winter has settled in completely. The kind of winter that doesn't rush or demand, it simply rests. Snow covers rooftops and tree branches in gentle layers, muting every sharp sound until the world feels wrapped in cotton and calm. Inside, warmth waits. The attic breathes slowly, like it has been waiting for you. Wooden beams stretch overhead, darkened by age and candlelight. The air smells faintly of old paper, dried ink, pine wood, and something softer, something like memory. You feel your shoulders lower, your jaw relax, your thoughts begin to soften at the edges. This is not a place of urgency. Nothing needs to be solved here. Nothing needs to be remembered perfectly. This attic exists for what was once written and gently set aside, for thoughts that needed paper before they could find peace, for feelings that were too quiet to speak aloud. Somewhere above you, the wind brushes snow against the roof, a soft, rhythmic sound, steady and soothing. It blends with the low creak of the house settling into the cold, a familiar winter lullaby. You step further inside. Your footsteps are slow, careful, as though even the floorboards prefer not to be startled. Everything here invites you to move gently, to breathe deeply, to arrive fully. This is a story meant for nights like this, for minds that think too much, for hearts that need quiet reassurance. And as the attic welcomes you in, the world beyond it fades, not abruptly, not completely, just enough for rest to begin. You reach the attic by way of a narrow wooden staircase, its steps smoothed by decades of careful use. Each one rises gently beneath your feet, offering no resistance, no rush. The handrail is cool at first, then slowly warms beneath your touch, as if recognizing you. With every step upward, the sounds of the house below grow softer. Conversations, clocks, distant movement all dissolve into a comfortable hush. By the time you reach the top, only the quiet remains. You pause before opening the attic door. It's an old door, painted a soft, fading white. The paint worn thin where hands have pushed it open countless times. A brass handle rests at just the right height, cool and smooth beneath your palm. You turn it slowly. The door opens with the gentlest sigh. Warm air greets you immediately. Not hot, not heavy, just enough to make the cold of winter feel far away. Light spills from a lantern resting on a low table near the entrance. Its glow amber and calm, casting long, peaceful shadows across the wooden floor. The attic stretches wider than you expected. Its ceiling slopes gently, lined with dark wooden beams that feel protective rather than enclosing. Small frost-edged windows sit between the beams, each one glazed with a thin layer of winter's breath. Snow presses softly against the glass, blurring the world outside into pale shapes and quiet movement. You step inside and close the door behind you. The sound is soft, final, comforting. Your boots rest on a thick woven rug that muffles your footsteps completely. The texture beneath your feet is warm, grounding, as though the attic itself wants you to feel steady and safe. As your eyes adjust, you begin to notice what fills this place. Shelves line the walls from floor to ceiling, crafted from old oak, each one holding stacks of journals. Hundreds of them, maybe more, bound in cloth, leather, faded paper. Blues soften to grey, greens muted by time, browns warmed by age. No titles, no names, only quiet presence. Some journals are neatly aligned. Others lean slightly, as if resting after a long day. A few lie open on tables, their pages gently curved, waiting without expectation. You move slowly, instinctively lowering your pace. This attic doesn't demand attention, it invites it. You walk toward a central table, its surface scattered with simple objects. A fountain pen resting in a ceramic dish, a folded wool blanket, a small kettle warming near a low iron stove. The stove glows faintly, its fire contained and calm, radiating steady warmth that spreads through the room in waves. You feel it reach your hands, your chest, your breath. You remove your coat and drape it over the back of a chair. The chair looks well loved, its cushions softened by years of quiet sitting. When you rest your hand on it, the fabric holds warmth, as though someone had been there not long ago, but you are alone. Comfortably so. You take a seat and allow yourself to settle, truly settle. For the first time all day, the chair supports you without shifting. The attic remains silent, patient. On the table before you lies a single journal, placed slightly apart from the others. Its cover is pale blue, the color of winter sky just before snowfall. The edges are worn smooth, not damaged, cared for. A thin ribbon marks its place, resting loosely across the pages. You don't open it yet. Instead, you listen. The stove hums softly. Snow brushes the windows. The attic breathes. And somewhere inside you, thoughts begin to loosen. Not disappearing, not being pushed away, simply slowing enough to rest. This attic doesn't rush stories. It doesn't demand endings. It only offers space. You lean back in the chair, letting your head rest comfortably, your eyes growing heavy but peaceful. The journals surrounding you seem to hold a shared understanding that tonight is not about reading everything. Tonight is about arriving, and as winter continues to gather gently on the roof above, you feel yourself becoming part of the attic's quiet rhythm, ready to move deeper, more slowly, into the warmth of forgotten pages. You remain seated for a long moment, letting the warmth of the attic settle fully into your body. The chair cradles you without effort, and the gentle glow of the lantern spreads across the table like a pool of quiet light. Shadows stretch softly along the shelves, resting between the rows of journals as if they, too, are taking a breath. Your breathing slows, not because you try to slow it, but because there is no reason for it to hurry anymore. The pale blue journal still rests on the table before you. It hasn't moved. It hasn't called out. It simply exists in the same calm way the attic does, patiently, without expectation. Eventually, your hand drifts forward on its own. Your fingertips brush the cover. The material is warm, almost surprisingly so, like fabric that has absorbed years of candlelight and careful touch. The edges are softened from use, not worn down, but worn in, shaped gently by time. You lift the journal slightly, feeling its weight settle into your palm. It's neither heavy nor light. It feels balanced, like something that knows exactly how much space it needs to take. You open it slowly. The pages whisper softly as they separate, not a sharp sound, not startling. Just the gentle hush of paper that has waited a long time to be touched again. Inside, the handwriting flows calmly across the page. Not rushed, not overly careful, just steady human. The ink has faded slightly, turning from deep black to warm gray, like words that have softened with age. You don't read quickly. There's no need. The first line waits for you patiently. Winter always made it easier to listen. You pause. Something about the sentence settles into you, quiet and reassuring. You read it again, slower this time, letting each word land gently. You turn the page. The journal doesn't tell a dramatic story. There are no grand events or loud emotions. Instead, the pages are filled with small observations. The sound of snow brushing against windows, the the comfort of warm tea held between cold hands, the way silence can feel full rather than empty. You notice how often the writer pauses mid-thought, leaving space between lines, as if they understood that some feelings don't need to be explained fully. They only need room to breathe. Your shoulders drop another inch. The attic seems to lean closer, not physically, but emotionally, as though the space recognizes that you're beginning to settle into its rhythm. You turn another page. This one is blank, not unfinished, not abandoned, just blank. The paper is thick and smooth, untouched, waiting quietly without pressure. You run your finger lightly across it, feeling the faint texture beneath your skin. You don't feel the urge to write. Instead, you feel something else, relief, the kind that comes from realizing you don't have to fill every empty space. You close the journal gently and place it back on the table, aligning it carefully, as if returning it to rest. The ribbon falls back into place naturally, like it was always meant to lie there. Your gaze lifts, drawn toward the shelves lining the far wall. You stand slowly, joints loose, body relaxed, and begin walking between the rows of journals. The attic floor creaks softly beneath your steps, not loudly, not sharply, just enough to remind you that the building is alive in its own quiet way. Each shelf feels curated by time rather than order. Some journals are thick, their spines curved outward, as though they hold years of thoughts pressed gently together. Others are thin and delicate, barely more than folded pages stitched with care. You pause in front of one shelf and scan the covers. Colors repeat softly: winter blues, ash grays, warm browns, muted greens. Nothing loud, nothing demanding attention. You reach for another journal, this one bound in soft gray cloth. It opens easily, as if familiar with being held. The words inside are fewer here. Short entries, single sentences, occasional dates written in the margins. One page reads, "Some nights, silence is the kindest thing the world offers." Another says, "I stopped searching for answers and found rest instead." You close the journal slowly, a quiet understanding settling into your chest. These words don't ask you to do anything. They don't instruct or advise. They simply sit with you. As you move farther along the shelves, you notice a low table near the window. On it sits a ceramic mug, steam rising faintly into the air. The scent reaches you before you touch it. Chamomile honey, a hint of dried orange peel. Someone has left it warm for you. You lift the mug carefully, wrapping both hands around it. The heat seeps into your palms, traveling slowly up your arms. You bring it closer and take a small sip. The taste is gentle, comforting, familiar. Outside, snow drifts past the window in slow, uneven patterns. No wind pushes it harshly. It simply falls, following gravity's calm guidance. You take another sip. Your thoughts drift not in circles, not anxiously, but loosely, like clouds passing without needing to be followed. You carry the mug with you as you walk toward the far end of the attic, where a slanted roof dips lower and the light grows dimmer. Here, the journals are older, their covers more faded, their pages more fragile. A small wooden ladder leans against one shelf, leading to a narrow loft space above. You climb it slowly, each rung steady beneath your feet. At the top, you find a smaller room within the attic, a pocket of quiet tucked beneath the roof. A single cushion rests on the floor beside a low table. A folded blanket waits neatly beside it. You lower yourself onto the cushion and wrap the blanket loosely around your shoulders. The warmth settles instantly. From here, the attic feels even quieter. The world below seems far away, softened by layers of wood, snow, and time. You rest the mug on the table and exhale slowly. Your breath feels deeper now, slower, heavier with comfort. You close your eyes for a moment, letting the warmth and silence merge. Thoughts still come, but they arrive gently, without urgency. They drift through like pages turning in a breeze, present but not demanding. You realize something quietly, without drama. You don't need to solve tonight. You don't need to figure anything out. This attic doesn't exist to provide answers. It exists to give your mind permission to rest. You open your eyes again and glance at a journal lying open on the table beside you. You don't remember opening it. Perhaps it was already waiting this way. The page is filled with a single paragraph. There is comfort in knowing that some thoughts can simply be set down, not resolved, not judged. Just placed somewhere safe for the night. You nod slightly, not consciously, but instinctively. Outside, the snow thickens, muffling the world even further. The attic grows warmer, the lantern light dimmer and softer. Your body sinks deeper into the cushion. Your breathing slows further still. And as the journals surround you, quiet, patient, understanding, you feel the gentle certainty that you've arrived exactly where you need to be. The winter attic holds its silence. And in that silence, your mind finally begins to rest. You remain still on the cushion, wrapped in the soft blanket, as though the attic itself has gently folded around you. The warmth lingers without effort, steady and reassuring. The lantern's glow flickers once, not to draw attention, but as if it, too, is settling into a slower rhythm. Time feels different here, not slower exactly, just less important. You take another slow breath, feeling the quiet expand gently inside your chest. Each inhale arrives smoothly. Each exhale drifts away without resistance. The mug beside you has cooled slightly now, but it still holds a comforting warmth. Like a memory that hasn't faded yet, you reach for it, taking a small sip. The taste is softer now, subtler. Almost like the last sip before sleep. As you set the mug back down, your eyes wander again to the journals surrounding you. From this higher corner of the attic, they feel closer somehow, not physically, but emotionally, as if they're no longer just objects on shelves, but companions sharing the same quiet moment. You notice something new. Some of the journals here are not labeled at all. No dates, no names, just covers, plain and calm, waiting without explanation. You reach for one. It's lighter than the others, its pages thinner, almost translucent at the edges. When you open it, the handwriting inside is faint, not faded by time, but intentionally gentle, like someone wrote softly so as not to disturb the silence. The words feel closer to thoughts than sentences. I didn't need to be understood. I just needed to rest. You pause, letting the sentence settle. There's no story around it, no context, and yet it feels complete. You turn the page. This one contains only a few lines written diagonally, as if captured mid-thought. Winter taught me that stillness isn't empty. It's full of permission. Your shoulders loosen further. It feels as though the attic is slowly adjusting itself to you. The temperature, the light, the silence, all aligning with the rhythm of your breathing. You lean back slightly, resting your head against the slanted wooden beam behind you. The wood is smooth and warm, worn by decades of quiet presence. It supports you without pressure. You close your eyes again. Behind your eyelids, thoughts rise gently, memories, half-formed ideas, fragments of days past. But instead of pulling you outward, they soften and drift. You imagine placing them gently into the journals, not writing them down, just setting them there. Each thought finds a page. Each worry rests between covers. Each unfinished feeling is allowed to pause. Your mind feels lighter with each imagined placement. Somewhere in the attic, wood settles softly with a faint, comforting sound. The building breathes around you, adjusting to the cold outside, holding warmth within. Snow continues to fall beyond the window, but it feels distant now, like something happening in another world entirely. You open your eyes and notice the light has shifted. The lantern glow is lower, softer, casting longer shadows that move slowly across the floor and shelves. Nothing feels hidden, nothing feels unknown, just calm. You slide the journal back into its place and let your hand rest on your knee. Your fingers feel relaxed, loose, no longer gripping or holding anything tightly. In the quiet, you become aware of a subtle rhythm. Not a sound exactly, more like a pattern. The attic seems to pulse gently, warmth, stillness, breath, repeating over and over in a soothing cycle. It's the rhythm of rest, the rhythm of things being allowed to be unfinished. You realize then that these journals are not meant to be read all at once. They're meant to exist, just like thoughts, just like memories, just like you in this moment. You shift slightly, settling deeper into the cushion. The blanket slips lower across your shoulders, but the warmth remains, spreading evenly, comfortably. Your eyelids feel heavier now, not with exhaustion, but with ease. You don't fight it. You let your gaze soften, unfocused, resting somewhere between the shelves and the glow of the lantern. Another realization arrives quietly. Nothing else is required of you tonight. Not reflection, not understanding, not progress. Just rest. The attic seems to acknowledge this, responding with deeper silence. Not absence, but presence without demand. Your breathing grows slower still. Long inhale, gentle pause. Longer exhale. Each breath feels like sinking a little further into comfort. The journals remain patient. The snow continues to fall. The attic holds you without question. And as your thoughts thin and stretch, becoming quieter and more distant, you sense yourself drifting toward a deeper calm, the kind that doesn't need words. The winter attic remembers how to hold silence, and now it remembers how to hold you. You are no longer aware of how long you have been here. Time has softened so completely that it feels more like a gentle presence than something moving forward. The attic does not ask for minutes or hours. It only holds the moment, steady and calm, like a deep breath that never rushes to end. Your body rests exactly where it needs to. The cushion beneath you supports your weight evenly, without pressure. The blanket draped over your shoulders feels warmer now, not because the air has changed, but because your body has finally allowed itself to settle fully into comfort. You breathe in slowly, and then you breathe out. Nothing follows the breath, nothing is expected. The lantern nearby glows quietly, its light dimmer than before, but still present. A soft amber warmth that touches the wooden beams, the slanted ceiling, the edges of the shelves. The shadows it creates are long and gentle, stretching without urgency, moving only when the flame shifts slightly within the glass. You notice how peaceful those shadows feel. They do not hide anything. They do not suggest mystery. They simply exist, calm and still, outside the small attic window. The snow continues its slow descent. Each flake drifts downward at its own pace, guided by gravity, but never rushed by it. Watching them feels like watching your thoughts finally slow, one by one, floating downward until they disappear into rest. Your breathing grows deeper. Long inhaling, soft pause, longer exhaling. With each breath, your body releases something it no longer needs to hold. Your shoulders sink lower, relaxing completely. The muscles along your neck loosen, no longer supporting tension that was never meant to stay this long. Your jaw softens. Your tongue rests gently in your mouth. Even your forehead smooths, as if your thoughts have decided to lie down too. The attic seems to respond. A faint, comforting sound moves through the beams above. The subtle settling of old wood adjusting to winter's cold. It's not a noise meant to draw attention, only a reminder that this place is alive in its own quiet way, aware of the night, aware of you. The journals surrounding you feel different now. Earlier, they carried presence, memory, thought, reflection. Now, they feel like closed doors that no longer need to be opened. Their work is done. They sit peacefully on their shelves, pages resting together, covers warm beneath the lantern light. Nothing inside them is urgent. Nothing is calling to be remembered. You sense that the attic itself has shifted into a deeper calm, as if it has reached the moment it was waiting for. You lean back slightly, resting your head more fully against the wooden beam behind you. The wood is smooth from years of quiet touch, its warmth spreading gently into the back of your head. It holds you without pressure, without expectation. You feel supported, not just physically, but emotionally. Here, there is no need to explain yourself, no need to improve, no need to solve anything. The attic accepts you exactly as you are, exactly as you arrived. Your awareness drifts inward. Thoughts still appear, but they are slower now, softer around the edges. When one rises, it doesn't pull you into analysis or memory. It simply floats through your awareness like a cloud crossing a winter sky, visible for a moment, then dissolving without effort. You do not follow it, you let it go. Another breath arrives naturally. In, out. Each exhale feels like sinking deeper into warmth. Your arms feel pleasantly heavy, resting where they are without tension. Your hands relax completely, fingers loose, palms open. The feeling spreads into your legs, down through your knees, your calves, your feet. All of them supported, all of them allowed to rest fully. Gravity feels gentle here. It doesn't pull, it cradles. The lantern's glow flickers once, then steadies again, softer than before. The light no longer reaches every corner of the attic, and that feels comforting. Darkness is welcome here. It isn't empty, it's protective. The quiet deepens, not silence, but a layered calm made of small, gentle sounds. The distant hush of wind against the roof, the soft whisper of snow touching glass, the quiet rhythm of your own breath. These sounds blend together into something steady and soothing. Like a lullaby without melody, your eyelids grow heavier now. Not heavy with exhaustion, but with ease. You could open them if you wanted to, but there is no reason to. The darkness behind your closed eyes feels soft and warm, like velvet. Subtle impressions drift through it, hints of light, vague shapes, gentle colors. The early language of dreams beginning to form. You do not engage with them. You simply allow them to be. The attic feels farther away now and closer at the same time. You are still here, supported, safe, but your awareness has begun to loosen its grip on the physical space. The shelves, the journals, the lantern remain, but they no longer require attention. They are doing what they were meant to do, holding space. You realize something quietly, without effort. You are allowed to rest without earning it. This thought doesn't echo. It doesn't demand agreement. It simply settles gently into you. Your breathing deepens again. Slower now, even softer. The pauses between breaths stretch slightly longer, not forced. Just natural, comfortable. Your body has begun preparing for sleep on its own. Muscles release in small waves, one after another. Your chest rises and falls effortlessly. Your heartbeat feels calm and distant, like something happening far away, steady and reliable. Outside, the snow continues to fall, but it no longer feels separate from you. The stillness outside mirrors the stillness inside. Winter is no longer cold here. It is quiet. It is protective. It is gentle. The attic seems to lean into this stillness, its old beams and walls holding the warmth carefully, as if they know how precious rest can be. Your awareness drifts lower now, away from thought, away from sensation, toward a place where effort no longer exists. Sleep waits nearby, not as something you must reach, but as something that is already arriving. You feel it approaching softly, like snowfall at night, silent, gradual, inevitable. Your eyelids rest fully closed now. Your breathing is deep and slow. You are safe. You are held. You are ready. The winter attic remains with you, quiet and steady. As you drift closer to sleep, carrying nothing, needing nothing, simply resting in the calm it has given you. Your breathing is slow now, so slow that it feels as though the breath is no longer something you are creating, but something that simply arrives and leaves on its own. In and out, smooth and effortless. The pauses between each breath stretch naturally, creating gentle spaces of stillness where nothing is required of you. You are no longer holding yourself awake. The attic feels softer than before, quieter, as if it has stepped back to allow you to drift. The lantern's glow has dimmed to a low, warm presence, not bright enough to demand attention, only enough to remind you that you are safe, warm, and undisturbed. Nothing moves quickly here. Nothing asks for focus. Nothing pulls at your thoughts. Your body settles deeper into the cushion beneath you, not sinking, not falling, simply relaxing so completely that effort disappears. The blanket resting over you feels lighter now, yet more comforting, like reassurance rather than fabric. Your arms rest heavily at your sides. Your shoulders release completely. Your hands are open and still. Your fingers no longer curl or hold. They rest exactly where they are meant to rest. The muscles in your legs soften all the way down through your knees, calves, ankles, and feet. Any last trace of tension dissolves quietly, without resistance. There is nothing left to let go of. Your face feels calm and neutral. Your jaw hangs loose. Your lips part slightly. Your brow smooths. Your eyelids feel heavy. Not strained, not tired, simply ready. They rest gently together, like curtains closing at the end of a long, quiet evening. The attic grows even quieter. Not silent, but deeply hushed. The kind of quiet that settles the mind without effort. Outside the small window, snow continues to fall. You are no longer watching it, but you sense it, a steady, endless drifting. Each snowflake moves without urgency, guided gently downward, disappearing as softly as it arrived. Your thoughts follow the same pattern now. When one appears, it barely forms before fading again. There is no attachment, no storyline, no emotion pulling you along. Thoughts have lost their weight. They arrive and they dissolve. You do not follow them. You do not hold them. You remain where you are, breathing, resting, letting go. The attic feels warmer now. Not in temperature, but in presence. The wooden beams, the shelves, the forgotten journals, all seem to share the same deep stillness, as though they too have entered rest. You sense that the attic does not need you anymore. It has already done what it was meant to do. It held you while your thoughts slowed. It gave you space to release what you carried. It reminded your body how to rest naturally. Now it simply remains quiet, steady, protective. Your awareness drifts inward. The edges of the attic soften. The lantern's glow becomes warmth rather than light. The shelves blur slightly, no longer needing definition. The space turns into a feeling rather than a place. Your breathing deepens again, in, out. Even slower now. Each breath feels like a gentle wave, carrying you further into calm. You are not moving anywhere. Yet it feels as though you are floating, supported on all sides, suspended in quiet. Your body feels distant now, still present, still supported, but no longer asking for attention. Your heartbeat is slow and steady, barely noticeable, continuing on its own without effort. The world outside feels far away. Tomorrow does not exist here. Yesterday has already faded. There is only this moment, long, quiet, and safe. Your breathing softens further. The pauses between breaths grow longer, not forced, not controlled, just natural. Your mind drifts in and out of awareness. Thoughts dissolve before completing themselves. Images blur and fade without forming into dreams yet. There is no need to understand anything. Sleep approaches gently, not suddenly, not dramatically. It arrives the way snow settles on a roof, silent, gradual, complete. The attic now exists only as a sense of safety, warmth, and calm, something you carry with you as you drift further inward. Your awareness sinks lower, deeper, softer. The darkness behind your closed eyes becomes smooth and endless. There are no sharp edges here, no interruptions, only a wide, gentle space that welcomes rest. Your breathing continues slow, deep, effortless. Your body remains still. Your thoughts have nearly disappeared. There is nothing left to do, nothing left to think, nothing left to carry. You are drifting now, fully, completely. Supported by the calm you allowed yourself to enter. The snow continues to fall outside. The attic rests quietly, and you move naturally and gently into sleep. The attic is still. Its warmth lingers softly around you, folding gently into your body. The lantern glows faintly, casting long, quiet shadows across the wooden beams and shelves. The journals sit calmly, pages resting together, covers softened by time. Nothing moves suddenly. Nothing demands attention. Only the gentle rhythm of winter, holding space for you to breathe. Your body is heavy yet supported. Your arms rest at your sides, hands open and still. Your legs stretch comfortably, releasing every trace of tension. Your shoulders sink further into the cushion. Your jaw softens. Your brow smooths. Your eyes behind closed lids feel weighted by ease. You do not need to hold them open. You do not need to wake. Outside, snow drifts slowly, following its own quiet path. Each flake lands softly, blending into the blanket of white. You do not watch it. You only feel the calm it brings, echoing inside your chest. A soft hush has settled over the world, over the house, the attic, your mind. Even your thoughts have begun to soften, arriving and leaving without weight. This is not a place of urgency. No story demands completion here. No emotion demands expression. The attic asks only that you be present, that you allow rest, that you feel the gentle permission to let go. Every breath you take is slower now. In, out, longer and smoother than before. Each inhale carries warmth into your chest. Each exhale releases what no longer belongs there. You are not forcing it. You are simply arriving at rest. The lantern flickers, a quiet pulse of amber light. Shadows stretch lazily across the wooden floor, reaching for corners that have always existed. The attic holds you without question. It remembers your arrival. It remembers your need for stillness. It remembers how to be patient, how to keep you safe, how to let you breathe. Somewhere within, you sense the presence of all the journals, thoughts and memories once captured on paper. They do not call to you. They do not ask to be read. They simply exist, waiting quietly. You feel the same. You are allowed to exist as you are, complete, unfinished, peaceful. Allow yourself to sink further into the blanket's warmth. Feel the cushion beneath your body, supporting without effort. Feel the attic's presence, steady and protective. Your mind drifts naturally, thoughts dissolving like snowflakes into silence. Time is irrelevant here. The world outside is distant, softened, muted. And now sleep arrives, not rushed, not sudden, but inevitable, soft as falling snow, slow as the fire's quiet pulse, comforting as the warmth you carry within. Rest, let go, breathe. You are safe. You are held. You are exactly where you need to be. The winter attic remains quiet and steady. As your awareness drifts deeper, lighter, and softer, sleep is here, and you are ready.